You're listening to Weeknight Wizards.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Weeknight Wizards. I'm your host and friendly neighborhood game master, Michael. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. Is this our first game of 2024?
Yes, it is.
Our first ever.
Wow. We made it. We all made it. Well, okay. That I was struggling because I was thinking, wow, what do I do for a cold open? What do I do for cold open? And you know what? The world just serves you up something sometimes, and that is I need to know, do you have a New Year's resolution, or is there a historic New Year's resolution that you've pursued before that would be amusing?
Yeah. I'm Joe. I play Log in this campaign, and I'm doing no spend January this year.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm not
What about
spending.
rent?
Well, rent and food are
It's a
exempted.
protest.
My landlord doesn't know.
Yeah. My roommates are covering me for the month. Rent and food are
doesn't know
exempted.
they're participating.
Rent and food are exempted, and I get to go out to eat once a week.
Okay, so it is minimal spend.
Minimal
January.
spend. I'm not buying
just
clothes.
a little.
I'm not buying
No
clothes.
spend
I'm not
January.
buying...
Asterisk.
Yeah.
Joe's
All right.
not out here buying primos for his Genshin account.
Please, it's Honkai Star Rail.
Wow.
The worst of the two games.
Not buying your train tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That went so far over my head.
That's a
It's
good
okay.
thing.
I just laugh because they're nerds.
Some people were, born in the game. Some people were forged by it. It's okay that that's
Molded
just
by
not
it,
you,
yeah,
I guess.
I'm gonna keep the proverbial train moving. I'm Gregory. I play Edinson. It's not like fun or anything, but the 2 years ago I did a full year without any social media, and went really well. So I'm doing it again this year. So no,
The full year.
Well,
our
Really good
our
news.
Instagram group has really suffered because of it.
I know, and I have to say for everyone who may or may not end up listening to this, sacrificing memes that I can both receive and send on a continuous basis for the niche interests I have is a real tough loss. But it's okay. I'll just get a bunch to check in, maybe in 6 months' time I'll do a little check-in and see how things are going. But yeah, that's it.
I hope you're
We
caught up
have
on.
a treasure trove for you.
I hope you're caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen by then.
Well, I was going to say, the supreme
Oh, boy.
advantage I have is absolutely no spoilers for anything I care about. So there is a, who cares about my mental health? That's the real thing that I care about.
Yeah. Staying.
My name's Melissa. I play Parth. My New Year's resolution is that my cat can't die.
Oh.
Honestly,
That sounds more like
That
a
is-
all
command.
of that every year.
That
Yeah.
is funny.
That's
now
one
that-
path to immortality.
Now that Walker is approaching 16, it's becoming more and more vital that he does not die. So,
Well, all you need to do is get 2 more cats called Texas and Ranger, and then you'll be
No, that's
sure.
Walker's full name.
Oh, is it
It
really?
is-
Yeah.
it is Walker's full name, and then I have Polly Pocket.
Oh, very good. Those are great cats. I don't know
so-
even know your
Slash-
cats' names. That's great.
Slash Polygon?
Walker,
Yeah.
Polygon, Poliwag,
All the
Polly
Pollys.
Pocket, Princess Polly.
Polyamory.
Yeah, she's an angel. I will admit, when I was a child, I did name Walker after Alan Walker from D. Gray Man. But this is a private conversation, and no one will ever hear it, and it won't be immortalized on the internet.
Everyone
So I'll
forgets what's on the
maintain-
internet.
That it was Walker Texas Ranger all along.
Sure.
the beautiful thing about the internet is, yes, it is immortalized forever, but there's so much of it.
Yeah.
Only the most determined people will find your darkest secrets.
One day when I'm really famous and the subject of my cat's name comes up, because he will still be alive at that point, this will be my Achilles heel.
When
This
Sean
confession.
Evans asks you when you're on
Yep.
Hot Ones, so your
You'll find
cat's
this.
names were this and this. How did you know, Sean?
I'm gonna take one bite of the second like the second mildest wing, and just projectile vomit on him.
After COVID, they distanced the tables a little bit, so you might not hit him. You have to projectile vomit pretty far. Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Tevra. I have kept a large number of resolutions over my years of life because I am determined and I'm better than everybody else.
You brag
Yes.
about it.
Cool. Yeah.
And I hardly even brag about it.
So modest.
I have 2 that I'm doing this year. One is these aren't fun. This is just what I'm doing.
Life.
That's just life, man.
It's life, baby.
The first one is my resolution is to get published for the book that I wrote in 2021.
And here's our first sponsor. It's Anthony Balbo promoting his own book.
What year did I write that book? It's all been a blur.
Why don't you plug your book at the end of every?
Because I
It's
haven't
not
started,
published. You can't buy it.
yeah,
That's
I haven't
true.
started querying it to agents yet.
Because then he'd have to pay us for marketing.
I do all the social media.
We'll take it out of Anthony's salary.
I don't make the rules, Anthony. That's just how
Damn,
it
this
is.
sucks. The second thing that I'm doing is I have a very intricate spreadsheet that I am using to keep track of all of the different wins and losses for all of my different Magic the Gathering decks.
Wow.
Gonna get that stats.
So, what am I going to do with that data? I don't know, but I'm going to have it.
I'm gonna have it.
How about you, Michael?
Yeah, the double-edged sword of having an easy question to ask is you should have an answer to it. And I'll be honest, my main goal is get through 2024. I would like 2024 to be survivable, and that's going to include everything from I am going to probably be moving in the next couple months. I may or may not start a job in the next couple months, and I would like to survive the 2024 election. Those are all my goals: is survive. Much like Melissa's cat, I would like to survive 2024.
Unfortunately for you, Michael, I know where you live. So,
You do
so
now.
you're gonna kill me? You're gonna
as
What
a
if he
horror movie
moved?
fan, I've always just wanted to.
This is what's gonna come back to bite you. Is the murder investigation will reference
It
this
all
exact
starts here.
recording. Oh, excellent.
My New Year's resolution is to kill Michael.
I like
Ironic.
the question of like, what if he moves? Is like I would ask our mother.
That's a
my
murder
chase
rate.
my chase would simply resume. But the caveat is I can't move faster than a sedate walk.
An amble. That's great. I have a question also because we like to do character facts on this show. That I would like to ask you, which is, in thinking through some of this, one of the most important things in D&D obviously is, if your character has family, mostly so the GM can at some point brutally murder them in front of you for motivation. So I'd like to know, what is a token of family, either found family or literal family if you want, that your character keeps on them?
Oh.
Let me pull up my 5x5 real quick. That
Well,
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta remember my
The
family.
first idea that I have is a horrifying one.
Uh-oh.
So Parth has an adoptive daughter named Erit, that he hasn't seen in some time. She is a member of, yeah, don't worry about it, Greg. Don't worry about it.
What?
He's dad material. Don't worry about it. And
practicing dad now that he's no longer near his daughter.
yeah, well, he took a human child in when he was a younger man, and raised her, and he might have made some mistakes, but now that he is a father to a brand new baby boy, Edinson, he hasn't made any such
Mhm.
mistakes. He's a great role model. He learned from the first child. But I think in like a really horrifically sweet way, he kept all of her baby teeth.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and he keeps him with him.
I think so.
He's got a fanny pack, and the only thing in the
I think-
fanny pack is a bunch of young girls' teeth.
I want to say like our parents used to keep our teeth in like a little
No,
like a
no,
little
Melissa,
box.
this came out of a problem. I would say this is a horrible. Okay, first off, I have to share one thing, which is when you said that, all I could think of. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's teeth? The second thing is regarding our horrifying thing is Melissa and I thought we could game the tooth fairy. So the idea is like, why settle for like $1 or $1 when if we just save up our teeth, we can get a bunch of them. We kept teeth in a box, which is a terrifying thing to do. Very fucked up.
That is
that
only
did it?
that is only one step away from why wait for my teeth to fall out when I could get a payday today and knock all of my teeth out.
Why wouldn't you save the quarters?
The funnier thing is I'm pretty sure that we forgot. And
Yeah,
so
I
for a
think so.
while, we just had little boxes of our teeth at home. And I had forgotten that we had a plan for our teeth. They just were there. And I was like, it must just be normal to collect
No,
a child's
so not
teeth.
normal.
And so I think Parth probably
although-
like, I think he like got her teeth, like he did the whole Tooth Fairy thing. Like Tooth Fairy totally canon, and Aemiria just no changes to it whatsoever, to the myth. It just exists. It's a universal thing. And I think he just was like, what do I do with these baby teeth? I can't just throw them away. I mean, they're like that'd be mean. And so I think he just kept them because he doesn't know what else to do with them, and now he
Yeah.
misses his daughter and his teeth.
Oh
Apparently
my
now,
god.
some people say you should keep the baby teeth because apparently there can be like there's some sort of like stem cell thing.
Oh, wow.
I cannot validate this. This also sounds like a crazy online.
Conspiracy
Facebook
theory.
Not conspiracy theory, but like one of like a health misinformation thing. So people should not take that for
Magic
reality.
exists in this world, so if he ever needs to clone his daughter,
He needs
You
those
know,
magical
he,
stem cells.
he's got those baby
A
teeth.
whole,
On
whole
hand,
box of
ready to
daughter
roll.
seeds.
Oh, don't call it that.
He can plant himself a new daughter.
Oh.
Don't like that.
Hated everything about that. I'm really not glad I asked this question.
You're welcome.
Anyway, moving on. We're playing the game now.
No, I need everyone else
the
needs to
only
say their horrible thing.
Everybody else, give your brothers Grimm. Tooth Fantasy.
I'm trying to remember exactly who they came from, and I cannot find my 5x5 right now. But Log has axes from
Oh.
someone in his past. That's where his axes came
Oh, yes.
Oh, were they like?
Is
Didn't he have a
that
human friend he
icon?
traveled with?
from. Yes, but that's not. I think it was after his village was razed to the ground. He woke up and like stumbled onto like someone's farm, and he like stayed
Oh.
there for a while, and they kind of like got him acclimated to the current time period, and then gave him some hatchets.
Yeah, the owner of the farm was Myrtle Crepe.
Thank you. Where'd
Where'd
you
you farm where
find?
Log
Myrtle
awoke from
Crepe?
dormancy? I collected everyone's 5x5s and put them into a single deck for myself to reference.
Oh, thank you. Can you
That's what I tried to do.
Thank you.
Because I didn't want to give up everyone else's 5x5.
Yeah,
5x5, for people who don't know, is a series of 5 questions meant to generate character backstory hooks for the GM to torture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your old adventuring buddy was Robert Buckeye Bow.
Yes, thank you.
That's your partner.
They're all tree puns.
They sure
Don't
are.
say. We're, on the, we're searching for ashen borers.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. Very cool.
I think Edinson has an earring, which is just a fish hook put through his like earlobe. So the hook part is kind of what holds it in place. And yeah, I think it's just like memento from being from a ballast.
Hell yes.
Nice. Tefra has a sister back home, and I think that when they were young Eldenlings,
I guess you become Younglin.
ugh, I hate that. When they were young, I think they decided to, um, like etch each other's names as like sigils on like the back of their antlers, so they have matching or corresponding
Wait,
sigils on.
wait. Hold on, because this opens up a little thing. That's very cute. But do Elden antlers just keep growing, or do they like reach a point? Do you shed your antlers? This now becomes important.
Elden antlers stop growing,
Okay.
but if they are damaged or broken off, they will grow back.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
So I still have mine.
So
Still got my
theoretically,
baby antlers.
I don't know if my sister does.
So theoretically, if you wanted to, be the person with the biggest antlers, you could just chop your antlers off, save them, wait for them to grow back, and then stack your previous antlers on top of your new antlers, and then just do that again and again, and have the biggest crown that you could possibly have.
I like the idea though that
No.
there's like an
I
Elden,
know.
like a Game of Thrones style Elden throne that's just like enemies'
Antlers.
horns
That's very cool.
made up of defeated Elden's antlers.
That's very cool.
Since they were attacked by the worm, it is also melted into one large
One antler.
throne, one mega antler throne. What are antlers made of? Bone?
Keratin, I think.
Keratin? The keratin throne.
Oh god.
That
Get it.
sounds so cool. Carrot.
The carrot throne.
Keratin could be slightly cooler, but yeah, it's not too bad.
Keratin cake.
Keratin cake throne.
Cake.
Gross.
Cool. Anyone want to? Yes, Anthony. I'm also hearing a minor echo. Is anyone else hearing an echo?
I'm not
No.
hearing one.
And now it seems to be gone. Anthony, talk again.
I'm gonna talk again for audio purposes.
Talk,
Sounds
Valentina.
fine.
Weird.
I think
Okay.
you're all right. We've moved past it. So, would anyone like to give a little recap of our little adventure so far? Last session.
I can, since I have the notes right in front of me. You want the whole little adventure, or do you want the?
Why don't you just summarize where we are right now? Yeah.
Yeah, we're like in the woods or whatever.
Great.
Thanks for asking.
Good summary.
We did a cryptoquip,
We did do
and we're in
it.
the woods. We fought
Okay.
some bone wolves. There is the hanging tree from Hunger Games, and now we're going into like a tomb or whatever.
And we got to do our icon
Can I give
rolls.
negative inspiration somehow for this?
Impossible.
All right. That does remind me, everyone should roll their icon
Yes.
rolls while we do this. And while you're doing that, will say what actually is happening. Our heroes are hot on the trail of Ashton Bohr, who is from Logs Past. He's a rare collector of antiquities and rare species, and definitely helped with the destruction of Log's home tree.
The theft.
Well, yes. You've all found your way to Fellhook's Ford, I should say, and have been trying to find leads, but got sidetracked immediately by a side quest to help rescue two children who have gone missing in the woods. The children of the local riverboat captain. You have made your way on their trail, fought some will-o-wisps, and found a note which you masterfully decrypted, and were able to find your way to the hangman tree, where you were set upon by strange bone wolves, sort of zombified wolf-like creatures, and then came upon the ancient remnants of a crypt with the words "fell hooks" above the door.
That's basically what
and-
I said.
Yeah, but you don't get rewarded for it. I'm gonna give myself inspiration.
1 story point.
1 story point for me. Still haven't figured out. I wanted to set up something where we could keep track of things like that, but it doesn't carry over between scenes, which is really annoying. So, TBD.
We could
In
track
any case,
it
yes.
on our. Well, you can track icon rolls on your sheet
I can.
because you just have them or don't. So there's the
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah, I just don't have something like from the GM perspective that I
Oh,
can easily
yeah.
keep stuff.
Yeah.
Melissa, you said your disc froze. What does this mean?
Discord.
Oh,
Not like you're playing
Uh-oh.
Oregon Trail and you're stuck when you're trying to do something cool.
my disc froze.
Did that
Fair
happen to
enough.
anybody else in the 90s?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I ever played Oregon Trail off of like a real.
Oh,
Like
you haven't
floppy
lived,
disk.
Joe.
I only played it
Joe's-
on
Your
like.
New Year's resolution should have been play Oregon Trail and watch Jurassic Park.
I almost did watch Jurassic Park, but I didn't. I watched Uncharted instead.
Yeah, you made a bad choice.
He always does. Every
was fine.
day he doesn't watch Jurassic Park, he makes a bad choice.
He strays further from God. And we're gonna drop in. You are all standing outside this crypt.
I used some recoveries.
Oh yeah,
Also.
you could all heal. That's a thing you could do.
I'm good.
Take a roll.
Oh, I feel so much better. I think I'm the only one that took damage.
Yeah.
No, definitely did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
sorry.
Parth almost die?
Yeah, I remember Parth was hurt. Okay, but hurt.
I don't remember what my mood was at the end of this. Was I like
Horny.
brazenly charging forward, or does somebody else want to go first?
I can go first.
Yeah, Parth almost died. Sorry, my Discord keeps like freezing and then unfreezing. Walker laid on my keyboard a little while ago and it activated some stuff.
Sabotage fight.
So I think there might be some programs running in my background.
Do you wanna
Do you wanna
restart?
Take a
No,
second. To fix
I'm-
it?
Microsoft is trying to
Gonna force quit some
turn
things?
on. So yeah, we'll see. If it keeps giving me shit, I might.
Open up your
Ooh,
task
restart.
manager, quit out of Oregon Trail,
I am
using up all your RAM.
Quit out of Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.exe.
Quit out of your
my
bootleg copy of Free Willy, not that version.
Not the one you're thinking of.
The inside
Has so
joke,
many-
literally just for us, is crazy.
What's her?
You're welcome.
It goes
What's
deep.
up?
Um,
Just
but
like
yeah,
Libby
so
Fitz.
Parth almost died, but he is fine. Libby
Anyway.
Parth's
Log
true
volunteered to go
love.
first, and I'm going to let him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are going in?
Parth.
I'm in.
Yep.
You're not going to present us with a crypt door that has the name of who we're seeking, and we're not going to go in.
So you're not seeking the fell hooks, but
We have
yeah.
to.
Do we
Well,
they're
do we
just-
have
they're
to
just-
speak? Do we have to speak friend so that we can enter?
Do we have to speak French so we can enter?
Yes.
Also
You have,
that-
to,
And-
you have to speak French Stewart and
French Montana and then enter.
Yes.
I know,
Michael-
you can rearrange your yourselves.
I think I'm on the map layer.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Help!
Ah.
I'm in the map layer!
She's trapped in the wall. It says token.
What?
This is some
I'm like,
Junjo
I'm all
Ito
grayed
shit.
out. I can't select myself.
Or
Can't select
Junji Ito.
yourself.
Yeah, this is very like
Oh.
all
Oh.
I see is like a mostly black and then a little white outline.
Of Tevra.
It's like that scene in Jumanji where they're stuck on
about
the floor. Yeah, I think it's better.
It just wasn't
Thank you.
assigned to you. I think it was we were doing token stuff when I was getting all these things done. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you enter into an antechamber, and in this antechamber there is a bunch of reliefs on the wall. These clearly are tributes to the Fellhook family. You can see that this was a sort of, again, a local river lords who kind of used force to exert their influence over the land. So there's a lot of these sort of things like hailing their conquest of the local area. But most of it is damaged and in disarray. This is crumbling. It has not been maintained for many generations at this point.
Is there anything of note in here amongst the old trophies?
Roll me. There is no perception in this, but so like roll me something tell me what you're looking for, and you can roll if you're.
Just to see if something sparkly or magical catches my eye. I'll just roll straight intelligence for that.
Mm-hmm.
17.
With a 17, you can clearly tell that the only magic here is the magic of minor tyranny.
Can I-
These are
And
just some
friendship.
petty fucking assholes.
Cool.
And friendship. Friendship is also always I mean, every time you cast detect magic, you will detect the magic of friendship around you because you're all best friends.
And it's
We also have
clouding my
assholes.
judgment.
Can I roll past adventurer for finding loot?
Yes, you can.
18.
Yeah, you look around this room, and I mean, I think that, the murals in this give off the same sort of quality of like state-sponsored art or like corporate art almost, where it's like this was an artist. They were forced to make this under duress, and it is really just for the ego of the family. So I think from an artistic perspective, like there's some things that are well done, but. And history, you could argue there's some value here. But I mean, you're not gonna make off with a wall,
I like these paintings. They really speak to me.
Oh no.
Oh, they shouldn't.
Really? I didn't grow up around a lot of art.
I feel like
Oh.
a magical word when you say this speaks to me, it would be a really fucked up metaphor. 'Cause, like, are the paintings in the room with you now? Like,
Are the paintings talking to you?
Log,
Yeah, well, listen,
this isn't good art.
What? Can you tell me more about that? What is the difference between good and bad art?
Deborah will walk over to the wall and point to one of the murals. So, you see the brushstrokes that the artist used here? What this tells me about the artwork is that it sucks.
Oh, and the art that you do is much better. Yes.
just because Melissa's not here, Parth points to one. I'm gonna take control of Parth, and he points to one. He goes, "Oh, I could have done that." Like every dad in an art museum.
It's like Parth is in the room with us right now.
Is Parth in the room with you right now?
I can almost hear him.
Well, I don't do art specifically myself, but I've been around enough art and culture to know good art when I see it. And this isn't it.
What does Elden good art look like? It's probably very tyrannical, actually.
How long do you have, Michael?
I imagine it looks kind of like Hitler's landscapes, where like
Oh no.
they're technically okay, but nobody
Y'all
wants.
can't see it on the stream, but I'm doing my best Antony. Just uh-oh.
Big yikes. Yeah.
Hey,
Big yikes.
Look, it was the biggest fascist I can think of right off the top of my head.
He is kind of the biggest fascist. You're right.
He is kind of the biggest fascist.
Elton. A little fascist.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can't make my favorite joke right now.
Probably the best then. Just based
Not
on the
on
way you
the-
said
not
it.
on the stream. Not on the stream.
I appreciate your restraint, Joe.
Yep.
The other thing that you catches your attention once you pull yourself away from this fantastic art is there is a door, a large wooden door at the top of the room.
I'm willing to allow Log to continue going forward.
Oh yeah, I will go for it. I'm done admiring the art.
I'll gesture for Log to
I think
continue first.
You can open the door. Can you see the little door icon? Can you
I
see it?
do.
Oh, hey.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Our door's cool. It's neat. Yeah. In this room, there is a fountain of a massive, beautiful, matriarchal-looking woman. You can only imagine a past leader of the Felhook's family, standing in a sort of dried up fountain that would have, when this was maintained, would have been a little tribute to the family. Also, not good art. And to
But
the
it was
left,
beautiful.
We actually.
well, I can say the
can't-
person is beautiful. It doesn't mean that the art is good. It's. I guess I was about to say it's like kind of like like it's like smut, but I'm like I don't want to call this statue smut. That seems really wrong. And there's a door to the left.
We can't see that it's in darkness for some reason.
It is a dark room. Let me.
No, but like I
let me see
can't.
what
I
you
can't click on the door because I can't see it.
I'm going to. What I'm going to do, real quick, little magic here. I'm going to give you a little light.
Whoa!
Oh,
Let
Yeah,
I
go.
see
light.
another. I see another token hidden in the map layer here.
I'm
Is that
sorry. What?
intentional?
Another token in the map layer?
Oh, I thought
Big-
he was talking. About
Oh,
that
there's something
person.
underneath it.
Yeah.
No, that's there. It's a plinth that it is standing on. It's not a token. It's just in the map.
Okay, it's got a token outline.
Okay, I'm gonna give log 5 feet. It's got a token outline. No, I think
Yeah.
that's just the map.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
give log a
suspicious.
little. Log's gonna have a little light. Sorry, I wasn't sure. This is something I'm kind of experimenting with like how to give you guys light in spaces. Because it's kind of I can set it all automatically, but and you all have different like I don't know dark vision and everything, but oops, not light vision. Sorry, doing it on the fly. We're doing it live. Fuck it.
That's such a good quote, and I wish that it wasn't attributed to Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, isn't that depressing?
The
don't
video's
like that,
great
right?
though.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. You've entered the room.
Actually,
Yeah.
the remix is the best.
Naturally.
I kind of want to poke around the plinth you said.
Mhm. Yeah, the statue is standing on a plinth, like a stone base.
I kind of just want to like inspect it a little bit.
Okay. You want to roll a passive adventure?
I crush on that one a lot. I might just roll straight wisdom.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. Or actually, you have a like a ranger background too, right?
Past adventure is my ranger background. I have like branchling history,
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that makes
which is
sense.
what I use for like things
Yeah.
that happened when I was alive
What I'm thinking you would notice.
previously.
This is my background for when I was alive.
What I'm thinking you would notice is you look at the statue and you look around and you notice with your ranger, you're always tuned into tracks and movement. You notice that there are on the plinth itself like footprints fundamentally where dust has settled and they are not where the feet of the statue are.
Sorry, foot plinths.
Footprints,
Ooh.
yes.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. that
So
was-
the idea is
Yeah,
like, imagine
footprints.
like this room is covered in dust. This is a
Okay.
very old room. The water is all dried up. There are clear outlines of feet in the dust on the plinth, but they are not where the statue is standing. Like basically implying that some of these spots there have been the dust has settled longer. There's been movements of feet on this plinth.
I think this statue might move, everyone. Somehow, I think it moves. I'm gonna push it.
Do.
Ooh.
Like a secret door, like a Zelda-style secret door.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So you're gonna push it.
That's a 10 to push.
She just did strength. Okay.
It doesn't. The rest of them don't really seem relevant.
Yes. Okay.
If only you had a dad here to back you up.
I know.
No, we all feel. None of us feel so as strong because our father figure is not here. You give this golem a push, but with a 10, unfortunately, yeah, I think you kind of half-heartedly nudged it, like maybe it's loose. This thing is very heavy, and it
Okay.
didn't budge when you pushed it. It also didn't react. Nothing changed.
Was that a slip of the tongue there?
What? Saying it reacted? I'm saying it
No,
didn't react.
you didn't call it a statue. You called it a golem.
I don't know what you're talking about.
okay.
I did not pick that up.
Hang on a sec. I gotta check something in my spell bag.
Is there
I
any-
Think, I think it's you're projecting.
Just gonna back up a little bit. No reason.
Do we notice if there's any writing anywhere on the, or I guess I can roll for it, but is there like any writing on the statue?
This not on the statue, but on the plinth. You see, there is a bowl engraved in it, and underneath it says, "Pay homage to your betters."
Betters as in ERS or ORS?
Ooh.
That is very good, but ERS.
Okay.
Damn, I wanted to gamble so bad.
I'm always looking for an angle for Joe to gamble.
Hey,
And
oh, go ahead.
sorry, and remind me, what is the? I know this is like the statue of this woman. Do we know distinctly if there is a representation of like the race that it's meant to represent or the people that it's meant to represent?
Yeah. These are, I would say.
I can roll for it too, but I mean.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you would know. Like this looks
yeah.
like a human to you.
Like a
it's
human,
Not, It's not elf-like in nature.
Right. Okay. I think Edinson is going to take his sword, his short sword, and he's going to cut a small gash on his hand and is going to drip some of the blood into the bowl and see if there is a reaction.
That's cool.
Looks cool. May do absolutely fucking nothing because I'm
Log-
barking up the wrong tree, but
Log is gonna
yeah.
lean over to Tevra and go, I would have tried gold first.
Greg, did
Well, that's why I
did-
clarified if it was ER or OR. So,
Did
Yeah.
Edinson transmit what the engraving said to the group?
yes. Let's say that
Okay.
he did. Yes.
I think that upon reading your scriptomancy, Tevra would have given a big ol' eyebrow raise.
When you make your way, I'm gonna position you right in front, and
Yep,
you pour
please.
some blood in, and you step back and you look around. Nothing happens. You look up at the statue, and I think the thing that's upsetting is that the statue, while you were all watching Edinson do this, seems to have moved. It is like looking down at Edinson now, but it's not doing anything.
Is this a Doctor Who thing?
Okay. So Edinson's going to turn their head and like scribble out quickly to everybody. So I don't think I did it right, but I certainly didn't do it wrong. And then Liz keeps pointing at the statue having clearly moved in some capacity. Maybe he continues. Maybe if, like in Mario, we turn away from it, then it'll move. But if we're facing it, it won't. Question mark? Question mark? You know, fantasy Mario.
Or Doctor Who?
Yes. Booze or Weeping Angels. That's a great idea. I just want again to remind you, because now I feel like you can see this door over here too, by the way, right?
I was gonna check.
Yeah.
Is the door unlocked?
Did you try it?
I'm trying it right now.
The door seems stuck.
Does it open
And-
in or out?
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll me a dexterity check.
Edison's like, well, pushing isn't really your strong suit, is it, Log?
Look, I tried my best. It was a light push.
Okay, so with an 11,
I'm also rolling like shit today.
you are rolling really bad. That was a natural 4 for an 11. With an 11, you start jiggling the handle and like pushing on the door, and you actually, I think again it's one of those things where everyone kind of looks over at Log. You're making a lot of noise, and when you stop and turn back, the statue has taken a step off the plinth and is standing in front of you at this point.
So it is like Mario.
Um,
I'm gonna try and put some gold into the bowl.
Okay. How much
Let's
gold
say
is it?
5 gold.
Okay.
Oh wait,
While this is-
I have petty cash. Is that?
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Wait, what does that? What do you mean? You says petty cash on your
Yeah,
sheet? I'm sorry. I need a definition here.
I think at some point we got an amount of money that wasn't like gold specifically. It doesn't
Where are you
matter.
looking?
It's
Give
an
me a minute,
underwealth.
This is in the adventure.
Oh no,
Alright.
in my character sheet.
I am looking at your character sheet.
Oh, it's under wealth.
That's nice. Petty cash. No, you'd have to spend real gold.
Okay, I'll put 5 gold in there.
5 gold. Okay. The
What-
statue does not move.
While all of this is happening, I don't think I've done this yet this campaign.
Mhm.
Can I start casting a spell as a ritual?
So that's exciting. You have cast a ritual spell before. You did use it to weirdly teleport that one guy out of the city. In
Oh yeah,
Valbor.
I did do that.
Yes, you can do that. So remind me though. So casting a ritual takes. Does it say how much time it takes to do something like that? I think it's like 10 minutes or.
It's usually 10 minutes. It says see page 192. I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes.
I think it's usually gonna be like 10 minutes or up to probably GM discretion if it's like a really crazy
Yeah.
spell or something. But yeah. What are you trying to cast?
Ray of Frost.
As a ritual?
Yep.
That's an at-will spell. Why would you cast it as a ritual?
I don't want to use a spell slot.
You don't
But
have to.
it
It's
doesn't.
at will.
It doesn't. At will is just that's what you've prepared there. So the magic of 13th age is again like the way they do it is like that spell is just in that
Is
spell slot.
again
You can cast
kicking
it-
my ass.
you can cast it forever.
Liv.
Hello, you live. Welcome back. We made
I
some dad
don't-
jokes in your honor.
We did.
Oh, that's good. I don't know what the fuck happened. My whole computer just froze. I had to manually turn off my computer, which is probably why it took forever to restart. But
So you're back, and you have to catch you up. They have entered. You've all entered this room with this large statue.
Yes.
It is clearly moving when they're not paying attention.
oh my god.
There is a bowl on the plinth that says "Pay homage to your betters." And when Log tried the door, he found it stuck, and the statue took a step towards him.
So
and- yeah.
it's the Weeping Angels.
Sort of.
Yes.
Or
100%.
like Mario.
Or- Booze and Mario.
Or like Mario. Have we done anything with the bowl yet?
I put
Yes.
Greg put some
I-
blood in it, and I put 5 gold in it. So there's 5 bloody coins in the bowl.
this is
Great.
what happens when your dad doesn't supervise you at the function. Is that you bleed into the punch bowl.
Well, you had a sad childhood, didn't
Oh,
you?
there
Grish?
is. I see.
Yes.
Parth is he's gonna look at the bloody bowl, he's gonna look around, he's gonna look at the statue, and he's gonna say, I don't know.
Good.
That was when-
Hey, thanks,
I don't know.
thanks, Parth. Good to have you back.
Michael,
sorry, I had a little power nap.
A ritual takes 1d4 minutes, quarter hours, or hours up to the GM.
So you're gonna.
But you
okay, are
don't have to
gonna-
cast it
that's
as a
good to know.
ritual.
But you don't have to cast it as a ritual.
I agree. The advantage of rituals is that I can use it to cast a spell I don't have prepared.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
that is good. Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
pretty
makes
sure
it
you're right,
good.
Frost. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got that at the ready, and I'm looking at the statue menacingly.
The
Pay
statue.
homage to your
yeah.
betters.
Yeah.
Is this like a cryptic whip?
It's not like a cryptic whip.
Have we investigated the rest of the room at all? Is there anything else in the walls,
There
on
is
the
a
floor?
stuck door.
There's a stuck door, and in the previous room there was all of these grand murals to the Fellhooks family, who are petty tyrants who took over this land. They seem to be humanoid, humanish.
Did we?
Mhm.
Can you remind me? We found a bag, right, in the previous clearing. What was in the bag with the note?
With the note?
Was it-
Yeah, it
was
was
it
clearly,
just the
main
note, or
thing
was
is you,
there-
you could tell that the bag belonged to one of the missing children.
Yeah.
But was there anything else in the bag, or like, do you remember? If there was
Well, there would be things that a child would have.
Right,
I think
right.
There's gonna be some copper. There's gonna be like a straw doll.
Right,
It's a little
okay.
creepy. Probably like a frog, because they definitely like caught a frog and put it in it, and the frog is very grateful that it was rescued. But that's probably it.
So both doors are stuck, or just
no,
the
no,
one
you
we've
could go
come
back
through?
out. The one you've opened is
Okay.
not stuck.
Parth will go back out. I'd like to take a closer look at those murals.
We determined they're kind of shit.
Yeah, they're like hotel art.
They are. The art is. You just close the door on yourself. Or you jam your finger and get 1d4 damage.
Perhaps
Uh,
I am.
Do you want me to
I
move
didn't
you?
realize I could do that.
Yeah, the doors are cool.
Yeah, I'm stuck now in the door. I've
I've moved
clipped
you out
into.
of the door. No
There
clips.
we go. Thank you.
Yeah. So in this again, it's things
speed
like
running.
it is the rise of the Fellhooks family. So you see it's kind of charting out like these what are made to be look as grand wars, and you can infer probably like again petty skirmishes and this consolidation of violence with the Fellhook family, so that they could exert their power over this land. They are again river lords. This is like a riverlands kind of area, and they have made basically consolidated power, subjugated small towns, and made strategic choke points across rivers. This family is clearly, based on the disarray, has not been in power for a long time, and this has not been a place that has been honored or maintained.
Michael, did we determine if the door opens in or out?
It's video game style, man. Opens either way. Whatever way you're
Wings.
going at it, just opens that other way. Yeah. Very
Okay.
advanced hinges for the time.
Is there anything? I'm thinking, is there like any motifs or anything in the murals? Anything that
Can
stands
you roll me some
out?
sort of like history or what would you use? What would Parth use to analyze this? What
I don't think
perspective?
any of his backgrounds are super applicable to art history. So it'd probably just be like a straight intelligence roll or wisdom roll.
Yeah, either
That's
one.
what I would think.
Whichever one's better. Roll that.
Wisdom. 13.
Yeah, okay. Wow, you guys are rolling bad.
Parth, do you want to help Log open the door?
I would say with
Does
the
she-
13, I mean, I guess like again, like the big, the most obvious takeaway that Parth would get from this is that these people think they are hot shit. They think they are trying to position themselves as some sort of like big, noble, powerful family. And it's kind of clear again based on like this. I mean, yes, they had power. This is a fairly, again, a very grand mausoleum to a very minor family, you would say. But it's more of like this family thinks it is the shit. They think they are.
They think they are our betters.
Yes, and it's just like this is all just one big ego trip. And I think what you would gather is that the idea of these two spaces, like this antechamber and the statue, is to allow their, of course, their adoring citizens to come and pay respects and not go further.
So
Like,
the
and I think you would
vibe
tell,
I'm
like, again,
getting-
that's a big double door. Like, that's where like the crypt is truly like
so
maintained after.
I've done some studying of the murals, and the vibe I'm getting is that they don't want us to go through this door.
Correct.
Hold your applause.
I
But
I have an idea of something I would like to do.
okay,
I was about to say the statue claps. No, I'm kidding.
So
thank you.
Tevra has seen this statue move.
Well, you haven't.
Tevra has noticed that the statue has moved.
Yes.
In the somewhat recent history, Tevra has reprogrammed a golem.
True.
That's true. I will say that was a very much more mechanical golem.
True.
This just looks like a statue.
I know magic.
Okay. Did you bring
Can
your
I-
handy dandy reprogram a golem book? Because you did get one. I looked back
It's
in
in my satchel.
Okay.
No. Can I make some sort of a roll to alter whatever magic is imbuing this statue and convert it? Can I get Palto too?
So too. Yes.
Palto.
So for
Palto.
anyone who may be joining us, we've been playing this campaign for actually we've determined 5 years now, which is insane.
We started in 2020.
Yeah, and we're like half, like, you know, these are level 5 characters. We're like halfway through a campaign roughly, and none of us remembered until recently that we had reprogrammed a golem earlier and named them and brought them
Long ago.
along. I did not remember this was a thing.
I don't remember what
Uh,
happened to them either.
Oh, I think we left them with the village. They
Oh.
help out.
Yeah, we did. We had him guard the plinth. Or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
else.
Thing, yeah.
The plinth.
The new sheriff in town.
Yes. So what I will say is I will give you a chance to reprogram this golem. The things about this, I'm gonna warn you,
Yes.
is that you know that whatever this well, first off, don't know it's a golem. 2, this place is old, and it is much older than the golems that you were interfacing with at the library in your first adventure.
Yeah.
So
That means it's probably easier to reprogram.
Well, I don't think I
It's
would go
different,
about it
maybe.
in the same way. Obviously, this is a statue that has a spell on it versus a mechanical golem with inner workings. So I would go about it as more of a magical approach than a mechanical.
sure. I'm just saying it's like this
It's
is
that-
different than what you have
Yes.
done, and it's different than what you have a book of. Is really what I'm saying.
Certainly.
Because it's one of the things like
That
if you're a computer engineer and you go back
That was
and
me
look at
trying.
some,
That was me trying to edge a little advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm kind of denying you because again, it's one of the things like if you know just
That's
because
fine.
you're an amazing Python programmer does not know you know how to program in some of the like the more fundamental basic like you know this or I don't know it's like
Can I
you're
roll
not
my
even
Ire
speaking in
Fabrian
global.
background?
You can.
All right.
All right.
Any situational modifiers?
I'm gonna give you a -1.
Ooh, I shouldn't have asked.
Nope.
Still a 21.
That's not good in this game, though.
Describe.
It's not.
Describe and at your level. It's also not very good. Describe what this looks like. What you're trying to do.
I think that Tevra's splotches they start to glow a kind of a greenish color, but not like acid arrow green, more like a calming, pacifying green. And she sort of holds her hands near the statue, trying to perceive whatever aura the arcane workings on it are, and try to kind of change them a little bit.
Okay. The green energy starts sapping over it, and finally you guys see the statue does move because it was facing towards the door because that's where Log was, and you're behind it, right?
Yep.
And it stands up slowly, and it turns around to face you, very slowly, very intentionally, and it looks down upon you, this energy wafting over it. And it winds up a big old punch, and does a 25 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't.
I think, does it not?
Absolutely, it does.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know. These modifiers are higher in this game. And you get 20 damage as you are knocked back against the wall.
Gulp.
You're probably
Does it seem
fine.
Roll
Take
for
it-
initiative. No, we're
roll
rolling
for
for
initiative?
initiative. now.
I feel good about my decision either way. Nothing was happening.
Nope, that was good. That was good. You moved
Rap,
it a little-
rap.
Also, out.
hold on.
We have only rolled above a 10 once.
Hold on. I have to add a turn for everyone.
Twice.
Hey.
Hey.
Joe, did you roll?
Yeah.
You get a 19?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have that. Oh, is that nice? Where's that? Edinson, did you roll?
I've not rolled. Let me roll.
I should also roll.
Click your token
Initiative.
first.
Yeah. God dang it. All right. Clicked my token.
God dang it, Bobby.
God dang it, Bob. My boy,
God
right.
Dang it, Bobby.
Oh. Glad I did that on the initiative, though. Not on something else.
Edinson can never go first.
I literally can't. It sucks.
Which is
I
bad.
don't-
Yeah, it's such a bummer. It's you. You're the best one to go first.
Also, my dexterity is like my second highest stat. I don't, or is intelligence or dex for
It's
this?
It should be Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dex is
yeah.
my second highest stat, and I still never roll well on initiative, which is so crazy.
Truly.
Whatever. I'm just gonna start becoming a mainline fighter instead of a supporting character.
That's when you start rolling first.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Great. Okay. I have everyone's. I just need to sort it descending. And that means.
Grab a beer.
Yeah. Okay. Most of that sometimes. That's fine. Tevra, you have just been punched, and it is your turn.
Yeah.
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 Tevra is a court person. She is pretty high up in society where she comes from. I think that it's very uncharacteristic of her when she stands and like wipes the blood from her jaw on the back of her hand.
And this is a big old fist too. That was
Yes.
like your entire face was hit by a fist.
If were I not an elf, I would probably have lost some teeth. I'm gonna cast
grow
force.
back.
I'm gonna cast force salvo on this motherfucker.
Excellent. What is force salvo?
I'm going to target. I get to target multiple enemies, but there's just one. I'm gonna attack it with my intelligence plus my level plus my modifier against physical defense.
I think it's physical. Okay.
Yes. So my intelligence plus level. Oh my god. We're level 5 now?
You are level 5.
Alright. 22 against physical defense.
That does hit.
Great. That is going to hit for a mean 4d10 force damage. 16? Less than half?
Yeah. So when you cast this, you notice that it almost rolls off the skin of the golem in front of you, as though perhaps it only did a fraction of the damage.
I hate this place.
You guys are level 5. You get to fight some tough shit now.
I like it.
You have some fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to make it easier for myself, use 16 damage, right?
Yep. Okay, I'm out of 4 salvos.
That's not an at-will one?
Nope.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Sorry, that was force damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are you gonna move? Anything you're gonna do? You're nearby.
Yeah. I'll move to far into the doorway.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to use a recovery next turn.
Oh no.
Log is up.
All right. I'm gonna. Let's see.
I think you'll use a rally. Use it during battle.
Yes.
I'm gonna 2 attack it with my longbow.
All right. Normal shots.
Yeah.
When we say 2 attack, do you mean because you're hoping to get a second attack?
Yes.
Because then you have to roll. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a lower damage die.
Okay. Oh, you're guaranteeing it.
No.
Are you saying?
It's always a lower. If I want to attempt to take 2 shots, it's always a lower damage die.
Interesting.
Uh,
Holy shit.
does a 16 hit?
Oh. 16 hit AC.
Yeah.
Oh, it does not, Joe.
Yeah. So I don't get to
That
do
damage looked amazing.
my
It did.
good damage. I did roll an even number, so I get to roll again.
Uh-huh. Okay. And you still do 4 damage on a miss.
I do
And you'll
do 4
notice that
damage.
your arrow deflects off like it is only doing some damage.
Shit.
I'm still not sorry. I hate this thing.
Golems are fucking tough.
12 also probably doesn't hit.
12 does not
So
hit,
it is
but
a golem.
you do another fraction of damage.
Great.
Yeah, it's a golem. I gave it away. Melissa, I think you weren't here, but I actually called it a golem instead of a statue
Oh, okay.
early on into the discussion.
I'm done.
Goob.
You are done. All right,
Yes.
staying there.
Yeah, I got no reason to
turn.
move.
There's 2 people next to it, and the golem can punch twice. So, it's
Uh-oh.
gonna punch. Uh-oh. Ew.
Uh-oh.
First
Spaghetti-o.
against Log. Log, does a 23 hit your AC?
Boo, yeah.
You get 20 damage because you're knocked back. Hold on to it. I want to say it's even after odd hit. Are you in light armor by chance?
Good question.
You know, bark is really like armor if you think about it.
I don't know if I wrote that down.
There's something there. I'm gonna assume you'd be in light armor as a ranger.
Probably.
And as such, you take 5 more damage.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna strike
Ooh.
against Edinson now.
Don't do that.
Does a 30 hit?
Nope. Sorry.
Hey guys,
Sucks, Michael.
hey
But
guys,
again,
why are
I'll
we
say
here
the,
again?
the advantage I will give you in this fight is that whenever it punches you, you pop free of it, which means you are not engaged with it because it knocks you back
okay.
so far.
Oh, we could just
How
leave
much-
the room. Probably can't get out of the door.
How much damage does it give me?
Well, okay, based on my roll, no extra
Yeah.
damage, but it does 20 damage to hit you.
All right. This is
And
literally the story of Edison's life, which is he goes last and gets hit in the first turn. Every single fight. It's
You never got better.
no, never got better.
That is its turn. You're both pop free, and Parth, you are up.
Parth is gonna stab it in the soul.
Whoa.
Seems
Stab
it has
it in
a
the
soul.
soul.
Yeah, I was gonna say bold to assume it has soul.
Oh, it's just negative energy damage. So as long as it can't resist that, it's gonna be charisma plus level versus mental defense.
Okay.
Submit.
Nice.
Oh no, it's
Wow, it gets
14.
so bad.
Yep.
That misses.
Of
Do you have a miss
course
damage?
It does. Yeah, what level is the golem?
Do I have to tell you that? You a cop?
Yeah. I take damage equal to its level.
You take damage equals level? Oh no, it's a 7th level
That's me, man. That's what it says. It says you take damage equal to the enemy's level.
God
Take
damn.
7 damage.
Yep, that's
So let me-
me.
So the only damage we've done to this thing so far is the missed damage from logs.
just-
And it's
Punched myself in the
not even full
face.
damage.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to crawl through Tevra's legs and out into the little room.
You can move through it. There's
Excuse
spaces.
me.
That's fair. You're far away.
Yes, I don't
You
want.
can control your character, right? Oh dear.
Oh boy.
That's your turn?
Yep.
It's Edison's turn.
Bye.
Okay, is this a creature?
Yeah.
It would count as a creature, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to cast Discombobulate on.
What does that do?
It's a thing I did last turn. It's a charisma and level versus mental defense. So let me roll that first. Still at 0. Does a 24 hit mental defense?
Yes.
Okay. So on a hit, what Discombobulate does is that a nearby. Oh, I should have asked this first. Does it have? Damn it. Okay, are you okay if I retcon this because I didn't read this?
Yep.
It depends on its HP. Does it have 100 HP or fewer?
No.
Okay, so I'll redo something else then.
And I'd say, yeah, you would know that. It's
yeah.
Beefy, beefy lady.
Never mind. So in that case, I'm gonna cast. Oh man, I wish I could use the same damn roll. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery instead.
No, I'll give you the same roll. Because it would
Same
be
roll?
the same.
It's the same.
stat,
It's
right?
charisma versus level versus
Yeah.
mental.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's the
no,
same
you
exact roll.
Yeah, so
Nice.
20 hits.
Okay, well, so on a 24, I'm going to do 9d6 plus charisma psychic damage to this, and at the end of my next turn, when the target misses an attack, it takes half the damage its attack would have dealt to one of us.
So far, that's 0 attacks.
Well,
No, this is damage.
just wait.
Wait, it does. What are you talking about? It's attacked, you guys.
It has not.
No, I'm
missed,
saying
though.
it hasn't missed though. Plus
100%,
charisma, my
100% success
charisma
rate for the golem.
is 4. That's gonna be 32 psychic damage to 32. And yes, for the next turn until the end of my next turn, if it misses, it'll take half of whatever it would have dealt to itself.
This is
Um,
vicious
so-
mockery, correct?
Vicious Mockery, yeah. And
Okay,
so
I need you to tell me how this looks.
yes, yeah, exactly. So I think Edinson, seeing that we're all doing a very bad, is going to use his ink to draw a rectangular frame, and it becomes this black glossy mirror of ink, and it just reflects the weeping angel back at itself, or the statue back at itself. And so it is caught in this infinity hall of mirrors type thing. So
I think when it's one of those things though, where it's like it kind of like flails out and like disperses. Your mirrors aren't holding together. Maybe about half as well as you expect them to.
yeah.
In terms of
Maybe
Damn
if I had to guess, I'd say about half as well as it did. And so I think Edinson turns to the rest of the group while that happens and scribbles out quickly. Why are you trying to fight Stone? Don't try to fight Stone. Try to insult Stone. That's gonna go much better.
you can only win arguments with Stone.
Correct. You can't even argue back. All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. Are you engaged with it, or are you? Because
Well, you said I wasn't. You said I
No. Do you want to
was
move
not.
away from it? Because
I will move to this corner, but in the same room.
Okay.
We could-
You're nearby.
We could just take pot shots at it through the door, though.
But I'm not
Already-
a loser.
I'm already there.
Fair.
Tevra, take your pot shot. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 pot shots.
Hey.
Aye.
We got it. We did it, chat.
We did it,
Open
Joe.
grace.
You did it,
Coming in.
chat. No one's
Coming in
moderating
hot.
the chat.
Nope. I think I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost twice.
Well, why can't you cast it twice?
Because I hit my 1 on my special ability.
Oh, you did.
Sure.
Nice.
Escalation die, 1. I rolled
That's
a
the only
1.
time. So this is the only time in this fight you can do that, though, right?
What do you
It only
mean?
happens. It only happens once, right? Per fight.
Nah,
once you hit it.
No, now I roll a d6.
Okay, I see.
The die gets bigger every time.
Every time. Got it. Okay. Very cool.
So I'm going to make a spell attack, which is historically not been great against this thing, but we do what we know.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, nothing has been great against this thing.
Hey, Michael, you're right. 20 against
Is that a
physical
natural
defense.
3?
Yeah.
Boy. Against physical defense, that
Plus
Great.
17.
On a miss, it will deal damage equal to my level.
Okay, level 5.
Yep.
So it looks like it does roughly half your level's worth of damage.
That's 2.5.
Yeah.
I'll try again, and
I'll be generous. It was 3.
I'll try to roll above a 3 here.
Okay.
A 6.
That does hit its physical defense, though. 20.
Hey,
Mhm.
that's the
From
benchmark,
really quick
baby.
though, Anthony, are you rolling? What's the +5 from?
Intelligence plus level.
Where's the 10, then?
What's the +10 from then?
That's my intelligence.
Your intelligence is a plus
That
10?
should
That
is that
seems
your
double.
intelligence? That is your intelligence plus level.
No, it's
you might-
not.
How's that possible? How,
The
how'd you?
10. So
It
if you
is.
look in your,
God
double
damn it.
It is.
I hate
sorry,
it.
Anthony.
It's always the one I don't want. Take my damage away.
Alright, that's right. You do your level damage
You
again.
still get half.
No, you get your level damage.
I get my level damage and half of that.
Yeah.
Half of it. And that's the beauty of a golem.
Hey,
A
Mike.
3 and a 6.
Hey, Michael. I actually
Love that.
I actually did 8 more damage to Skull. I'm in miss damage.
Okay, so you did 4 more damage to skull.
About half.
We got it. We're nickel.
Nope,
If we're
it
gonna nickel
matters.
and dime it, we're gonna nickel
Here's
and
the
dime.
thing. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you if you need it. But that's what it is. And it is,
Magikarp used flail.
It is Log's turn.
Okay. Let's shoot this thing again.
Okay.
I don't think any of my magic shots are gonna help. So
You got some cool magic.
You could try to restrain it.
The rooting shot, that's a really good one, isn't it?
it makes it stuck. It's not moving.
Well, but it might. I mean, otherwise, here's the thing: you're not engaged with it. You popped free. It is standing in a
That's true.
place you could move away from it. I'm just trying to give you some potential ways to survive.
Yeah, I'll use
Otherwise,
rooting.
it's gonna start punching you.
I'll use rooting shot. So just a regular roll.
Oh God, that's a shame.
A 14, huh?
Yeah.
Natural 4. What is that targeting?
AC, I think.
AC.
No, you do not. You
Yeah.
do not hit it.
Awesome.
Are you gonna stay in the room?
Edinson mainline fighter. Here we go.
But it's
it-
not your turn though.
It takes another 4 damage on top of the 5 damage.
Sorry. Oh,
This
the
is-
5 is the miss and the 4, so it does 9 damage total. which
Yeah.
is- Okay.
I don't really want to leave the room because I don't want to leave Edinson alone.
Thanks, buddy.
That's okay. So you're gonna stay in that corner.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a 1d3. You know what? I'm trying to think, because technically, Tevra, you're far, so I'd have to double move. We determined you're far.
We did
You're in
determine.
the doorway. So I'm gonna roll 1d3 and see who the golem's gonna go after.
It's gonna be the young
It's gonna
boy
be
who's frail.
1, 2, 3. Log Tevra, the frail boy Edinson.
Oh,
Yeah.
delicate babe.
Not my
Log.
son. Not my son. My
Now
boy.
roll 20 is reloading for me, so this is
Oh.
bad.
It said
I got
1.
1. I see. Didn't do a full reload. Just
So get fucked, Log.
Log is about to get fucked. 'Cause this
It's
golem
fine.
Can punch twice.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
It'll be
What's it
fine.
gonna do? Do more than 20 damage twice?
so it's gonna start moving up, not rooted. Stand, I'm gonna say just in the doorway, basically. And it's gonna try to punch Log.
I take it on
And-
the chin.
I bet you do. Where's my-
Hey,
Great. Oh, first attack, natural 1.
Nice.
That's a
Natural
fumble.
That is a fumble. So what I'm gonna say is because it missed, it followed Log and it swung its fist and it slammed it into the wall and its fist is stuck in the wall, preventing it from taking a second punch this turn.
Very
It's
nice.
this turn trying to get its fist out of the wall.
We're not the only ones that roll like shit.
However, on a miss,
Uh-oh.
it does 4d4 miss damage.
Hmm.
To the
Okay.
wall?
No. 13 damage to Log as it basically punched right above your head, and the shrapnel that blew out of the wall still does 13 damage to you.
Quick question. I don't know how it works in 13th Age. Is that even the case even on a critical miss? It doesn't matter. It's a miss is a miss.
Uh,
I think in
You're
the
right.
past we have not gotten miss damage on ones.
well, no. Oh, you're right. Okay.
No, I'm not
You're
trying
right.
to.
No, no,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
asking
trying to think,
genuinely
'cause
if that's
I think the
how.
thing is generally enemies don't do miss damage, and the golem is an
Oh.
exception. So that's why I'm kind of thinking.
Okay, I mean, it's your
I'm
rules.
feeling
I don't
generous.
mind.
You're gonna get half of 13. So I'm gonna say
Hey,
6.
hey, it works both ways, Gollum.
What are you, some kind of a golem?
He's kind of a wood golem, really, if you think of it.
Make me do so much math.
Sorry, 6 damage. Six damage. And it is Part's
Yeah.
turn.
You know, D&D, it's math for jocks.
Yeah.
Joe, we play
I
Magic
feel
the
like-
Gathering.
I
Visually, Parth is laid between Tevra's legs, sort of looking at it.
I am wearing a dress.
And I would
don't
like to.
this.
So I rolled. He's just, he's just under there. Don't worry.
Trevor's got a power stance, and you just see, like, Part's head pop out, like...
He's like got
Golem?
binoculars, and he's just like laying down there, looking at the giant, the golem. And I rolled a mixed success with the warlock.
Oh, okay.
And
In
I'm
your
wondering if I
icon
can
roll.
leverage that, yes,
Mhm.
into some sort of observation or something specifically looking at perhaps either what it is neutral to or weak to.
Yes.
So,
So, to
or
remind the
if it wants-
audience, icon rolls are a cool feature of 13th Age that are kind of meant to help you influence the story. We've kind of made adjusted them a little bit to be closer to like a story point. But the neat thing is that you roll based on relationships, and you rolled a mixed success, is what you said?
a mixed success.
Okay. And you have a negative relationship with the warlock.
I have a
right?
conflicted relationship with the warlock.
Conflicted relationship.
Because I have a conflicted relationship with the worm and the warlock because I derive a lot of my power from them.
Yes.
So
Which
I
is- okay. Very cool.
have like a strange
Yes.
connection.
Okay. I want you, because again, this is your thing. So if there's an idea you have, I want to celebrate that. But I think what I will ultimately let you do with this relationship, and I want you to describe again sort of how the warlock and how your relationship fits into this. I'm gonna let you make a free skill check
Okay.
using either intelligence or wisdom on the golem to notice something.
So I think I would specifically be leaning into the demonology background element of this. And I kind of imagine like on a success, it would sort of almost just be like he gets a flash of something from a different place or a different time, some sort of not primordial,
Yeah.
but like
I have an
knowledge
idea
that
for it.
isn't
Are you-
his.
Are you rolling a demonology? Is that what you said?
I can, yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, roll demonology.
Okay. Don't fuck this up. Do I get the escalation die on this?
Oh, we are on round 2. Escalation die, I don't think counts towards skill checks. I don't. It's a funny thing. I don't think it does.
We're still on
Ooh,
round
I rolled
one.
a 3. I got a 15.
And I will tell you, even if the escalation die was here, it wouldn't have mattered. You notice a demonic aura around this golem, and
Oh.
that is it.
You know, she looks familiar. I think I've met her before.
We might have gone to high school together.
I think we might have. I think I know her from somewhere. And he's gonna like look up at Tevra from between her legs. And with that,
You still have a
in
full
mind-
turn. Though. That was free. That was free.
Yeah.
You cashed in your thing, so that was a free
Yep.
thing.
But now I'm just kind of like, negative energy might not be a great option. But you know what? Park's got two things. He's got two types of damage. There's
Okay,
negative energy.
You also
and
know
fire.
negative energy has hurt all of the demonic things you fought before. I think.
Then
I
he
think.
is gonna try to once again stab it in the soul. And I like the idea. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done this before, but I do like the idea that he just like a finger gun,
Yep.
and he
A
like
spirit
lines
gun,
up a
yeah.
finger gun.
You Hawkish a spear gun, yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, spirit gun.
And it's charisma plus level and the situational modifier, the escalation die. Come on, nat
Oh.
20.
Nat 20.
Ooh, yeah.
Incredible. Okay.
Yay!
So what do you do for damage first?
I am going to do. It's 2d8 plus charisma negative energy damage. I get to double it on a crit.
Amazing.
So I will. And my charisma is 4. So that's 4d8 plus 4. I rolled 2 nat ones. So
that sounds great.
16 negative energy plus 4 is 20 negative energy damage.
You notice that all goes through. Which
It
is
seems.
surprising. And I also need you to roll another intelligence or wisdom based skill check, and you can use demonology again.
I will use.
And this
demonology
time-
again.
I'm gonna give you a +2 situational modifier.
Whoa.
Wow. Don't fuck it up. I rolled a 5. God, 19.
You notice nothing different.
You know nothing.
God damn it.
You notice that. you
Okay,
did
well,
roll something up.
I will back out from between Tevra's legs and stand up, and he's gonna like at her shoulder, like kind of like looking through her arms.
You're not
He's like-
tall enough to go. To
No,
my
he's
shoulder.
not. So he's kind of like on tiptoes,
crook
like he
of her
would at
arm.
like a concert. Like, yeah, under her arm, through whatever holes he can find, and he's just gonna say, "I think she's kind of dark energy based, like Fluffy or Jackie Caltrops, which are two of his summons, two of the demons he's able to summon."
Incredible.
that's my
Is Edison's turn?
Lovely. Edison's gonna cast a battle chant. How does a 20? Oh, actually, it's more than that because it'll be plus my. Oh wait, I think it includes my level. Yeah. How does a 24? How does a 24 versus mental defense feel?
24 versus mental defense sounds great.
Awesome. Okay, so because I rolled that, I'm going to do damage, and because it's a battle chant, I will get an additional effect, which I'll do in just a second. So let me do the damage first. So when I hit, that is going to be 4d6 plus my level.
I'm sorry. I also forgot. There was a thing.
Fuck.
Wasn't there also a thing that I couldn't? I was gonna have like trouble hitting or something that I totally forgot about from your last.
Oh, if you
move?
missed anything.
If
And I didn't.
if
Oh, I did miss.
oh, you did miss. So you would have so when you
I would've
missed,
taken-
you took half. You would take half of whatever you were supposed to damage you would have dealt.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it the full amount because I did half to Joe.
Don't go
Anyway.
too easy on us.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not. You're not
Ah.
even halfway.
No. Yeah, because it hasn't done its Demon Souls thing yet. I unfortunately rolled very fucking poorly on my damage.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's 9 Charisma Thunder damage. And I'm going to have an ongoing effect. The ongoing effect, which will be one of my battle cries, is going to be... Is everyone, like, okay healing, like, health-wise, or is somebody in
Yeah.
danger?
Joe is hurting.
I'm fine. I'm like half health.
Half health.
Okay.
Couple of Estus Phalanx, you're fine.
And I have a free recovery still.
That's true.
That is true. Okay, in that case... You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to
Weeball.
use... Fuck it. Weeball. Oh, that's not a battle cry. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use the battle cry effect of Stay Strong. That is going to be given to Log, and basically until the start of my next turn, Log will have a +2 bonus to both AC and PD.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Mark your little character sheet. The little,
Yep. And that's my turn.
Horn. Oh, horn. Cool, cool, cool. I also need you to roll an intelligence or wisdom-based check.
Me?
Yeah, on the golem.
Okay.
I don't know if you
Intelligence.
have a background that would make sense to add to it.
The only thing I can think of that is maybe related would be Underworld, if there's something to do with like, but Arcane. But I don't really think there's
Yeah,
much.
well,
to-
no, but I mean, yeah, would he have ever trucked with something like this, or
I don't know if
golem
it
or
would have been a
magical-
golem, but I do think because of the foxgloves,
Mhm.
it is not weird that traps or sentries are part of their layers, right? Of like, so anything to protect that could be arcane or magical or physical would be something he's run into. Maybe not a golem specifically. So I'll leave that
I'm
up to you whether that's.
I'm gonna let you add it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you use
yeah.
use that.
Okay. Cool. So let's find out. 16 for a intelligence check.
Yeah, I think with a 16, you know that if this is a golem, they resist. I'll tell you is that they resist all damage.
Yeah, sure.
So you'll know that, and that's all
Yeah.
I can tell you with a 16.
So Edison's gonna, having watched 2 rounds go by, Edison's gonna turn to everybody and says, "Hey friends, we're not doing as well as we usually do. It's
It's all
probably
written
gonna
in
continue. It's probably gonna continue like that. Good luck." Yeah, and then yeah, that'll be the end of his turn, and I'll stay in this corner. Yeah.
Tevra sees this long written good luck message appear in
Yep.
front of her.
She's gonna give him a deadpan look.
Focus on the battle. Thank you, Tevra.
Didn't get it.
No. We are on round 2, I believe, or Exclamation
Yes.
2.
Correct.
But make sure you're adding that to your attack.
Yep.
That I am doing correctly. Escalation die is even, so I should probably cast a cyclic spell.
Probably.
Is the golem engaged with me, or is it just nearby?
No, because it's nearby
Opposite
you
way.
because you were far.
Okay. I will cast Color Spray, a
That can't-
classic.
King among kings.
Yay, that. Okay, I'm gonna roll it properly this time, so I'm
Escalation
gonna
die.
just give it +5. No, just +10. Intelligence level. And then I'm gonna add the escalation die. And I get my wand. My keyboard just died.
There was technical issues tonight.
A 25 against mental.
Incredible. That does.
Hell
hit.
yeah.
Finally.
See, Tevra's listening. We gotta attack its
Yeah.
mental defense, not its strength. You idiots.
Boy, I wish I could.
Everyone takes psychic damage from that from the idiots.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, did you roll some kind of a battle cry, Greg? Did I miss?
I did, but it was for log.
Only Log could hear it because he was in the room.
Makes
Log
sense.
Special boy.
40
Holy
damage.
shit.
Finally.
Looks like it
That's
all.
4 sevens.
That looks like it all goes through.
Yes.
Wait,
And
what
I
kind
also-
of damage was it? It's mental defense, but what was the type of damage?
In
It's color damage. No, it's
It-
psychic.
Okay.
And there's
Yeah, but-
there's a threshold in 13th Age, where like
Yeah,
once
there's
you
some
get above it,
resistances. Yeah, if you roll above a certain natural number, you may be doing something different. It's not. quite the same.
Okay.
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 I also need
Michael.
you again, Anthony.
Does it have 30 HP or fewer?
It has more.
Great. What were you gonna
I
ask?
need you to roll a another wisdom or intelligence check. You can use your eye of Fabrian, and I will give you this time a +4 because this is your third time trying.
Great. I realized that in retooling this lady, I also get +2 to wisdom.
All right. Probably not as good as your intelligence, though.
It's not. I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, you said
+4 now.
+4. A 37? Is that good?
I will tell you.
That feels pretty
Okay.
good.
I'll tell you that a 37 is pretty good. And what you
It's close to
you've been
max.
you've been scratching your brain on this, and you go, I know things about golems. What do I know about golems? What did that stupid book I read, 5 years ago in out of game time say about golems? And then it hits you is that golems traditionally always, almost always have flaws in them, and that these flaws are often hidden by the maker. And you finally figured out what this golem's flaw is. I would like you to tell me what is the golem's flaw? Like you notice something etching the armor or something.
It's pride.
Gay.
No.
The golem is gay.
Not
all
that.
golems are actually queer coded. But,
Hey, I get it.
no. So you notice, you finally figure it out. You've been watching its movements, you realize there is a specific structural flaw in it, and you now know what that flaw is. And I'll tell you, that will let you ignore its resist damage, because you now know it.
Just me?
Depends if you tell other people.
The way you phrase this, is this something that I, as a player, should have picked up on from you illustrating combat, or is this something that you want me to add to the story?
No, I want you to add it.
Okay. I will tell my compatriots that it's weak at the joints.
Aren't we all?
Real original.
Aren't we all?
It's old. It has bad ankles.
It could have been worse. Could have been go for the groin.
It's weak from its hemorrhoids.
Oh,
Ain't
no.
there?
Oh.
Like all
I'm
Dark Souls
gonna-
bosses, attack its butt.
Yep.
Straight around and attack the butt.
I'll use my move action to go around it. I have a fun idea for next turn. Oh my god, the door is in
Please
my
close
way.
the door. Well, you're standing in it. I'll move you. You're moving into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around over here.
Mhm.
Far again.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right. Log. You've
Yes.
been empowered. Understanding this golem's weaknesses.
I am going to attempt to root it again.
Mhm.
One time, no whammies. Escalation die is now 2.
Yep. Still 2.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It takes 47, and then plus 5d4.
Wow. Wow. Plus 5d4?
That's from the
Roll a
rooting
5d4
shot.
then. Oh, this is rooting shot? Is what you're doing?
So I do a
It's
regular
plus
attack.
7 damage? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the d10 times
Roll
5
me
for
your
my
5d4
level,
then. Wow.
and then 17 extra damage.
17, huh? So, sorry, 47 plus 17 is
64 damage.
And it is now stuck.
Wow.
Rangers in this game, kind of good.
He's not a ranger.
I am
Rangers and
I am
fighters
barely a
is-
So say that again. You did 64 damage.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow.
Rooting shot does not have a level like a damage type.
That's okay. I'll tell you. It is based in the golems in this have resist damage based on the natural roll of your die.
Oh, okay.
So if you were rolling under 18, you were doing half damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of fun, right? We're
Yeah.
learning. The golem is in place, and it does not like this. It is rooted. What does it say about rooting shot? Can I break out of it, Joe?
No.
That doesn't seem right. That seems
Until
incorrect.
You're only stuck until the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. It picks up. It literally rips up rocks from the ground, and based on its anger, it's going to fling them. You know what? There's 3 people in the room with me though, so I'll roll 1d3. 2 is gonna be Tevra. Tevra, it's gonna fling some rocks at you.
Biscuits.
Does a 28 hit your AC?
For rocks. Strong rocks.
Really stood behind something.
16 points of rock damage. Hits
Rock.
you. Rock and roll.
Of physical material damage.
Mitigated
Yeah.
rock and roll hits you.
Yeah.
And it can only throw one rock return though. So unfortunately it's Parth's turn. And it's no longer rooted.
Okay. I am going against all odds to stab it in the soul. You never saw it coming. I gotta get above a certain number, apparently. Ooh, 26 to hit. Mental defense.
That does get above it. Do you stab it
Nice.
in its joint instead of its soul?
I am going for its joints, baby. I'm back in. I'm like, I think he kind of, this is up to Anthony. If that works. I think Tevra gets blasted by a rock. Parth like catches her like she's a damsel.
You are in another room.
No, he's right behind. Oh no, she moved
No,
in.
she
Okay,
moved.
sorry.
I moved.
I didn't realize that she moved. Never mind.
That's very funny though.
Just like her
funny idea.
repulsion at it
Yeah.
would have been really good. No, he's just finger gunning then. So it's gonna be
Just
2d8.
finger gunning then.
It's
Oh
just
boy.
finger gunning. So that's gonna be 15 damage. But do we have the escalation die to damage?
I think
Where's
it's
your
just
damage roll?
I think it's just the attack. Yeah, why is your damage roll so low?
Oh,
Only
for some
2d8?
reason it only rolled to the GM. It's
no, I
only
got it.
2d8. It's 2d8 plus because it's an at-will spell. I can cast this thing as many times as I
And
want.
it
It's a
doesn't
basic
include your
cantrip.
doesn't include your wisdom.
It is. It's so it's 2d8 plus charisma negative energy. That's why I said plus 4 for 15 damage.
Oh, sorry, 15. I see. Okay.
I use the little die roller thing and it doesn't let me add
Gotcha. Okay.
unless I go out of
It's
my
quite
way.
hurt. Edinson? You can-
Oh, I'm gonna try. Edinson is gonna cast a new spell, Arrow of Verse to ya boy.
Mhm.
So let me roll. This is again charisma and mental damage, is because that's what I'm good at usually.
That's your thing.
Hurting feelings.
Fingers
He's a
crossed. Fingers
bully.
crossed.
Not this time, critical failure,
Oh,
which
You
is a real
rolled
shame.
So many ones.
I
So many
know.
ones.
But hold on. Well, anyways, I still have missed damage. Oh, I guess not if we're doing.
no, not
critical
at
failures,
not.
right?
I think no miss damage with a critical
Yeah.
failure.
Ah,
Yeah, and that's
that's okay.
generally the big thing. The critical failures not too bad in 13th age because I don't think there's really
Yeah.
anything major that happens. with
No,
this.
you just. Yeah. Okay.
You fail.
Yeah. Question for you: if a failed spell, does it use the spell slot, or did you not use it and therefore?
If as long as it's not at will, if you cast it and failed
And
you
miss,
lost
then it fails. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, well, that's a waste of a turn, but that's okay because I believe in Tevra and Log to finish the
Trevor's
fight.
turn is up.
Finish the fight. Da 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 da.
That's not Halo. Yeah, an extra note in there. I was just above the escalation die.
Yep.
Very disappointed.
Just 3 now.
You're equal. Well, sorry, it was 2.
No, no,
But yeah.
3 now.
You said it's not looking good.
It's pretty hurt. Like it's crumbling at the joints.
The joints, you say?
Heard of those?
It's weakness.
I'm trying to decide if I want to use my icon roll to do a story thing instead of just casting a spell.
Both are pretty cool.
I kind of let me run this by you, Michael.
All right.
So the icon roll that I rolled is with my negative relationship with the Keeper, who is the icon of the Elden.
No.
And
Wait, oh yes. Mm-hmm. I thought
Yes.
the keeper was the beast.
Not
sorry.
for the Elden.
That's the
You're right.
Speaker.
Keeper of the Elden. Yeah.
If you'll recall in our backstory sessions, the first episode,
Sure. Okay.
Tevra refused to part with her blood in the ritual because that is an Elden custom not to let the blood leave the body willingly. And I would like to use like some of the wounds that I already have and flick some of the blood into the bowl and invoke the Keeper in a show of I am better than you.
Oh.
Mm.
Hey, homage to your betters.
Yeah.
I really like it. What kind of effect are you trying to have with this?
I think I'm just trying to like shut it down. Like not render it to 0, but just like stop the golem.
My coins are gonna be even bloodier.
Or maybe open the door.
This is very cool. It is, I feel like, very complicated. It is making the very simple lore I've made for this dungeon very complicated. I like it. Okay, you want to do it? I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think on it for. Just
No, not anymore.
So you take the blood that's pouring off your face that has been crushed by this
Punch
stone.
and hit
And-
with a stone.
You wipe it off and you smear it across the blood. But I think, yeah, what I want is you pour the blood into this, and I'm going to need you to roll. They don't do saves. That's right. I'll look at your character sheet.
I have an Elden Highborn background.
That is cool. That is cool. What I'm thinking though. All right. I would like you. Okay. Can you do me, just for flavor purposes, because I think it's really cool, you're smearing this blood in there, but I imagine
Yeah.
you put your hand in it. Can you also cast Shocking Grasp for me?
Yeah.
Like you're charging like magic and blood into this basin?
Absolutely. Really? My keyboard's only gonna die when I hit a key? Come on.
Wow, that's when it uses its energy, so
A 30.
yes. Incredible. Okay. The lightning and blood is like sparking out of this. The coins are like melting under the magic.
No,
The
my
room is like
coins.
hey, it's gonna still be worth 5 gold worth of gold.
That's true.
And yeah, you're sparking out energy, and I think you look at it and say like, you literally are telling it, it's like pay homage to your betters as you look at it, and the lightning is sparking out, and like from this, and more erratically, it's like taking chunks out of the wall, and you start seeing it hits the golem, and it's like parts of the golem's face like break away, and the joints. It's like, and it starts crumbling before you as this lightning and blood energy comes coursing out, and it starts stumbling towards you, and then veers off kind of towards Log, and it crashes through the locked door, stumbling into the other room and unlocking it for you.
Nice.
You
Fuck
defeated my golem
yes.
puzzle.
Yes. Huzzah.
I'll tell you, Michael, it was not easy.
It was I knew it would be a hard fight. But I knew you guys could do it. It was great. I would like us all to take a
The only
quick
damage
break
Mark took was from himself.
Yes. I'd like us all to take a very quick intermission for bathroom break.
Sure.
And then we can kind of wrap up in the next couple 10-20 minutes this session.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
See you in a sec.
Coolio.
And switch us back.
And I will switch us back. Oh,
Good thinking.
my Reddit was open. And I opened
no.
during intermission.
That long. So long enough for a quick Reddit check.
Yeah, I just had to see what was going
Oh
on.
yeah, baby.
Front page of the internet. see
Wow,
what's going on.
dragons fucking cars.
I don't know why.
Crazy.
I know. I don't know why I didn't go to my other tab. It had to be the one that showed up on stream.
Oh, Reddit sounds great. Excellent.
That's great.
Are we back in now?
Yeah, we're good.
Excellent. Hello, welcome back, everybody. They have just defeated a very incredibly powerful golem, and the door is open to the catacombs proper. You have 5 melted gold in that little basin. By the way.
I'm gonna mark that. It can go right next. It can go in my bag full of sapphire shards.
Fucking. Follow it.
What?
Sorry, what was that? You were roboting out.
Oh, sorry. I said I followed on. I followed in. Am I still robot-y?
Mm-mm.
No, you
Nope.
sound fine now. You guys walk in and see that it is crashed into some sarcophagi, and there's a bony hand protruding from it where it's collapsed on the ground. It is unmoving and crumbling before your very eyes. There are 2 main paths. There's a path to the north and a path to the south. You choose.
North is
Nope.
worth it.
Yeah,
North. That's
North
what they
is
say.
north.
North it, worth it.
that is
Yeah.
that is what they say.
Are we? Go ahead.
I'm also gonna use a recovery or 2 before
Yeah,
we
you
before we go
Fine,
north.
yeah. I will use a
Anyone else?
recovery as well. If
Yeah,
we're
you
going
should
north, Michael, can I send Echo south?
Oh, do you want to introduce Echo? Have we? This hasn't been introduced yet.
We can.
Yeah.
Wow, what a time.
So, as we decide to go north, some of the, I think some of the splotches from my body separate and form a facsimile of me. And she just kind of waves and trots off.
Oh,
So we did a little retooling because Anthony realized he really didn't like one of his early, what was it, feats functionally.
Yeah.
And now Anthony has a, what was it called? A familiar,
Familiar.
and it is a creepy echo of yourself.
Mmm.
And so Echo's gonna trot.
She-
Okay.
She's been here the whole time.
Yes, this is not new for anyone.
The fuck is
Nope.
that? No.
Oh, it's a demon.
Or just forgets every single time.
My thing is-
I definitely used the wrong numbers for my recoveries.
You think it should be
I-
built in, shouldn't it?
No, I used the rally again number. It doesn't heal you automatically.
Okay.
I used the rally again
Rally
number.
is different. Yeah, rally's different. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm just gonna call it Echo. I'm gonna give it a little nameplate, and you should be able to control it. Anthony.
Okay. I'll get you some, unless you want to do it, some just inverted color artwork.
Yeah, if you could do it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Parth is gonna do one last before we head north. Just a now that he isn't in the midst of battle, a closer look at this golem and its surrounding sarcophagi, looking specifically for like negative energy, sort of demonology, if there are runes or
Yes.
anything that would indicate to him that this was a possessed entity of some sort, anything in that background.
Roll me a demonology check. Demonologist.
29.
Yes. Okay. With a 29, the core of this golem has been sort of laid bare to you, and you as you approach it and look closer, again you notice more. I believe what we called it in the previous session is the worm tongue. There's like this bound piece of what appears to be sort of like a bloodied metal at its core, with this worm tongue runes engraved upon it, and again what it speaks to you is almost like these whispers of demonic energy. Like this is pulling in energy and entities from the realm of demons in this world, this sort of other space.
Is this something that Parth could extract and take with him?
Ooh.
Roll for surgery.
So you want to take the core with you?
Yeah. I can.
I will let you do this. Yeah, I would say it's laid bare enough. You have to spend a little bit of time, but maybe during the recovery, again, that's gonna be like a 10-minute thing at this point. You guys are sitting
Yeah,
doing
I mean,
a
we're
short
kind of
rest.
here, and I'm not using a recovery, so.
Yeah. I think you can spend your time kind of working this bit of metal. It's like metal and like blood-soaked cloth and inlaid with like other elements of metal like gold and silver running down it.
Interestingly, Parth also has like the Wormfire Gauntlet, which is something we got a while ago. And it does have connections to demonic energy and things, so I think he probably only touches this object while wearing this gauntlet. He doesn't want to touch it. Yeah, he doesn't. He listen. He wraps up. He keeps a rubber on.
STD stands for
rubber.
sexually transmitted demons.
Exactly. So I think he, as he's able to remove this, he wraps it up quite thoroughly.
Yeah. Add to your
yeah.
character sheet.
Yeah.
You're quite
I had a
whispers,
really-
as though someone is in another room talking about you. And so, you guys are all in this room. Edison, I assume you're also in this room. You guys want to go head north, thoth? Maybe you've sent Echo south, or what is the plan here?
Yeah, north is worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worth it, worth it. Moment, my roll 20 just freaked out.
No.
I know. But we're coming up near the end. So
You
it's
said,
fine.
Michael, you said it was the heart was like a stone and
it's
cloth
it's a
item.
metal. It's like an ore,
metal.
carved with this worm tongue, wrapped in a blood-soaked cloth.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys, so you start making your way north. We'll kind of do a little cut frame here. And Log, you make your way to the intersection first, and as you look, to the right, the left of you is a sort of almost like dug out tunnel. Like this was supposed to be expansions maybe of this rune, and it leads out further. And to the right, you see another small crypt area where there are more sarcophagi, but at the end of it, you see something that catches your eye. It glints in the darkness itself, because you see... Oh, I have to stop looking at you.
Is it a gremlin?
It is a crumbling statue. It looks almost angelic in a way. I think angels are probably not a strong iconography, but it's sort of this idea of this, like, it's a human form that has elevated above life. You know, I think so. There's sort of like wing iconography. There is maybe it's up on a plinth, is standing up. But what strikes you is that parts of the statue have fallen away, and you catch this like gleam off some sort of dark object that's underneath the facade.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the statue from way
your
back
axe.
here.
And my axe. You want to throw a rock?
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me like what you'd shoot with your bow. You're accurate.
21 to hit.
You hit the statue's head, and the statue's head itself just falls off. Is crumbling away. Nothing happens.
Well, then I'll walk up and look at what's shiny.
Okay. As you walk up, you make your way to the statue. Is anyone else going with Log?
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll follow behind.
Edison's there.
So Log, you get up to the statue.
I'll stay at the.
At the corner? Yeah. So what you notice is that it seems like this statue is almost like a cheap plaster put over another statue. and you can see that statue, this like dark, gleaming onyx beneath the white stone or plaster coming through. What do you do?
So the old statue did not have a head. Like
Yeah, it fell. The head fell off. Mm-hmm.
Is there onyx in the head?
No, the head
Okay.
is plaster. It seems like almost like a facade was built over some other item.
Hey Tevra, is this art? Is the plaster
good
art, or is this good art? I think
Can we see what's underneath the plaster? The plaster looks like bad art, but there might be good art underneath.
you can cover. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take the plaster off.
You're gonna take the plaster off?
Yeah.
You start peeling this plaster away, and it comes quickly apparent. Again, there's something inside of this, and you're able to start peeling it away more and more until you come to see this much smaller, ominous figure of what you would know iconography-wise to be the worm itself. And I'm going to show you this little statuette
Ooh.
of the worm.
Spyro.
That's kind of little Spyro. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Thanks, AI. And as you do that, though, the
Ethical-ish AI.
ethical-ish AI.
Yeah, the not stolen art AI.
Yeah. The volunteered art AI. Thanks, Adobe Firefly. The crypts, the tombs that are interred there crack open and a black smoke comes out. And I'm going to say the only person who's really not in this space is Parth. So I'm going to roll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
GR is GM roll?
GM roll.
No, it's GR. Okay.
GR is abbreviation of it, yeah.
I've been using longhand.
Well,
So /GR, just so you know.
Cool.
Does a 23 hit your physical defense?
Yeah.
That is everyone but Parth.
Most certainly.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a teen.
Just a cool
Yes.
teen with a Bible.
Against
You know
the
it,
world.
baby.
Bible.
The entire discography of Tool.
The smoke fills the room, and as you inhale it and cough, you get 11 points of damage.
Dang.
Coughing up, but soon
This
you're
is
able
why I
to
don't-
clear it up. Sorry.
this is why I don't approach strange statues.
I'm trying to learn what art is.
And I say the smoke clears. You've survived this trap, but you're able to gather around and you look at this, and it has this. Looking at this statue makes you feel sickly, not just because it is a creepy AI Spyro, but the worm itself seems to emanate from this. It has an unsettling aura. You would know that the statue is maybe worth upwards of 500 gold to some sort of sordid collector. But I think Parth in particular, you feel extremely drawn to this, and as you like look at it, you feel a tug, and almost kind of like it's one of those things where you turn and you're suddenly in like a dark space. No, you're not in with your friends.
Yeah.
And your first summon was a cute little toad guy, right? Do you remember his name?
Yeah, his name. Let me get him. He's my little toad friend. Is that Belch?
I think it's Felch. Is that what you said?
Belch.
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 I think it's Belch,
The,
yeah.
the toad
Believe is
demon
his
Belch
name. I know.
is standing in
Yeah,
the
Belch the
darkness
toad.
with you. Yeah. Belch the toad, the toad demon, is standing there with you. And you see him, and he looks frightened. But again, this is like what's unusual to you is that your connection. You always feel connected to your summons, but this feels stronger. And you turn back in the world, and you see just the statue floating there, as though it was, it's being held by log, but it's floating in front of you. And you get a sense that this statue in your hands may make your summons even stronger.
Hey. Can I,
And you're
can I
back.
hold
You
that?
snap back to the reality. Yeah.
Oh,
I think he like, yeah, I think everyone else rounded the corner first, and he just like ignored the whole fiasco. And it was like sort of a moment, like as the smoke cleared, he like had like he sees it. It's like his like log turns with it in his hand, and then that whole occurred. The whole sequence occurred. So I think he's come up to approach log, and I think he kind of reaches out and strokes the top of the dragon's head before kind of realizing what he's doing and recoiling a little bit. And he says, why don't I hold on to that big guy?"
Are you gonna give us a Bilbo scary face?
It's mine.
Parth, before I
My,
give this to you, can you tell me if it's art?
It's AI.
You know, art's in the eye of the beholder, bud. So if you
AI
like
of the beholder.
Is
the
it?
AI of the beholder.
Ooh.
It's,
Is it a reliquary?
No.
I have a tower for those.
We've already had this debate.
Could you check?
No, I'm pretty sure about this one. Not a reliquary. Seen a lot of reliquaries in my day. Sold a few. Not a reliquary. This appears to just be a statue of a dragon. Which, if you like it, just a dragon statue. If you like it, I mean, you can certainly. The conversation about what is or isn't art, and like Parth is like looking the statue as he is like going through this lecture about, you know, well, some art just hangs in homes. It's there to cover walls, and he's like trying to take the statue from Log.
You can have it. I'm not. Log is
Okay,
not.
He
Log
takes
is-
it and he
Log-
tucks it under his arm, and he's like, you know, I met this great artist, but he never made a dime. So you always have to wonder: does art have to be valuable in order for it to be acceptable as art? Parth's just talking his ass off about art.
I'm gonna say, so out of this, you're having this scene. As long as you carry this statue, every night, your dreams will be filled with a nightmare of the worm. But
Fun.
your summons will get a +2 to attack and damage rolls, as well as a +1 to all defenses. That's physical, AC, and mental defense.
Wow.
But they're
Nightmare-
gonna degrade faster. You're gonna get an additional 1d6 roll. I'll put that in the chat here.
Interesting.
Nightmare of
So
the
you're
Worm
basically-
sounds like a band that Edinson would listen to.
Hell yeah, brother.
So basically, yeah, I put it in the chat. But again, you're basically all of your summons are a little stronger, but they degrade a little faster.
Gotcha.
And again, with degradation, they may go out of your control. So this is like
Yep.
very, very much like you're
It's a give and
fucking
take
writing up your demons a little bit. And you turn back and see the darkness before you, and hear ominous sounds of grinding stone, bone, or otherwise in the depths. And we're gonna call it keeping. Thanks everyone for joining
Alright.
us. Come see us next week. We're gonna return to our Aemiria campaign.
I really thought Stone, Bone, or Otherwise was not as good of an album. Alright, goodbye everyone. Hey, subscribe to our YouTube page and follow our Instagram.
YouTube and Instagram.
at Weeknight
Smash that like
Wizards.
button.
Yeah.
Smash that like button.
Hit the bell, I think.
Hit
It
the
does something
bell.
now. Alright.
Notifications.
Yeah. Goodbye everyone.